Morning, Dano. Shalom, Vic. I'm just hanging out with the turkeys. Well, good. Family entertainment. Well, that's good. It's always good to read your Bible, Dano. I would agree with that assessment. So the gray ones are blue slates. That big tom over there that's all puffed up, and that white hen over there are royal palms. And the black ones are a black slate cross. All my black slate hens that I had last year decided they wanted to go out into the woods, but I did get some of the eggs, so. They're not a large-bodied bird. I have 6 of the jakes that I hatched with this brood of hens in the freezer. You can use them dual purpose for eggs and for meat. Most people raise broad-breasted whites for meat because obviously the term broad breast, they put more meat on their breasts. These ones just look like a very large chicken when you butcher them. I had 2 blue slate toms, that big gray tom over there, but he was picking a fight with that royal palm, so I slaughtered him, and the legs were so long that I couldn't get him to stay in a 5-gallon bucket with the lid closed when I tried to brine him. So I had to brine him with the lid off. I'm not worried about a meteor hovering around the Earth. The word says Do not fear when you hear of wars and rumors of wars, because all these things must come to pass. Just keep doing. When you live in a place of fear and worry, the spirit cannot reside there. Quit worrying about stupid shit. That's right. Count it all joy when you fall into various trials for the testing and proving of your belief. Well, there's always going to be an issue. You go through your day, just ask yourself this question. Is what I'm doing glorifying the Father and His kingdom? And if it's not, you might want to adjust fire a little bit. Yes, sir. If you can't do it when things are bad, how are you going to do it when things are good? There you go. But going back to that preservation of life, right? Why do we spend so much time on the range? Everybody wants to spend all kinds of time on the range training how to take life, and they spend not enough time learning how to preserve it. Can you grow food where you are? You may have children and elders to defend, but can you feed them? Yes, I agree, Vic. The Father's people raised flocks and herds so that they could, do the things. Well, there you go. Gobble gobble's right. Not raining here today, so not all of my chickens are out running around. I have a turkey pen. Here it is. No, I actually do pen them up at night. The coyotes have been coming in during the daytime that time of year. I lost a hen last week. I also have eagles down on the river, so I've got that to contend with too. Nope. The birds mess with the cats, though. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. Yeah, that little guy right there picked a fight with one of my tomcats this morning. I got a call while I was in town. Saying that he was bleeding from his face. I'm like, well, that'll happen when you pick a fight with a cat. So cats tend to leave them alone, but the birds will run them off. I have some cockerels in that pen right over there. I only think one of them's going to be kept. The rest of them will wind up dinner. Well, this is just part of it. I have a 20 by 40 chicken house back by the barn with a 20 by 40 chicken run that I need to renovate because my wire's falling down. But I have that tractor there, and that house out there is usually where I put my young ones, but I haven't moved the ones that I hatched out of it yet to the main flock. And then there's another one back there over top of some of my bushes, and then I got another tractor out there that's got IM Samanis in it so that we can actually hatch more of them. And then I've got another one in the back by the fence with more roosters in it. So Morning, Saucin. I'm in Kansas, Drew. Got peach trees and peppers. That's a little garden island. I've got a couple more back in the back. That's right, follow the yellow brick road. I got some friends out in Pennsylvania that homestead. What are you doing, cat? Get out of my plant. Tomatoes. The squash bugs decimated my squash, but not before I got a harvest out of it. I had squash and pumpkin and zucchini, eggplant, and I raised peppers. Got some spicy oregano and some rosemary. A bunch of bell peppers. I make hot sauce for fun. Be planting a bunch of potatoes next year. I had a bunch of volunteers. The hot sauce turned out really well. I made 4 different batches. I'm still getting peppers. I didn't make the blueberry this year, Vic. I did do the raspberry jalapeno chipotle at the crest of storms, but yes, I grow habaneros and ghost peppers, super chilies, Anaheim chilies, poblanos, jalapenos. I grew Tabasco and cayenne this year. I think they're leaving you there, Tommy. Well, yeah. I made a bunch of pickled eggs and through the last of the harvest that we got last week, I put a bunch of poblanos in a large 32 ounce or 32 quart jar and put eggs on top of it and pickled them. These 2 toms are a pair. We'll see if my internet will stay up and running. Watch out, Tucker. No, I don't have a place that I sell my hot sauce. Usually I just give it away. I got flowers on my poblano still. Temperatures aren't terrible. Tomatoes still ripening. These are a sweet variety. and they're tasty. My jalapenos are still coming in. I pulled a bunch of bell peppers off, and it looks like I've got bell peppers coming in again. My Crimson Cherokee is looking sad. Watch out, birds. I have habaneros on the vine again. This is a ghost pepper. I'm gonna pull that ghost pepper out and overwinter it. My jalapenos did not get very tall, but they're still producing. Hey, say hi to the people. Oh no, that's my neighbor's. That's my strawberry bed. Big tree did not like that last cold snap we got. This is another fig. I haven't done anything yet. Yeah, so they were harvesting soybeans. My turkeys are attacking me. They were harvesting soybeans, but they haven't got them all up because it started raining. Hey, go away before I shoot you. Oh, and that cold snap we had last week I got more tomatoes here. They are still coming in. That's several varieties. I'm gonna wind up in a box and match with this turkey. Another ghost pepper plant. It waited a long time for it to start coming in. I got peppers there. These are cayennes. Looks like some Tabascos are coming in, but they're not really doing much. You're a pain in the ass. My eggplants are pretty much done. I got flowers here still, though. And this is another ghost pepper. But yeah, that's a tractor. It's full of roosters, too. So, yeah, he likes to pick a fight. So, yeah, just a little bit of what's been going on out here. This beefsteak is still producing. My basil finally went to flower. Oh, you're so lucky. I'll shoot your ass. I'm gonna let the dog have you. So yeah, I have got to go play at the Napa now, so y'all have a good time. Thanks for tuning in.